Down by the river where the lanterns glow, golden on the water's slow roll. I was just a young man with a restless heart, didn't know where to start. The crickets kept time in the tall cane grass, summer nights drifting by so fast. Then I saw you standing in the fading light, and the world felt right.
Mama always told me love comes soft, like a breeze through the cotton loft. Not a storm, not a raging flame, but a steady name.
You tipped your hat, didn't say too much, but I felt that gentle touch, like the river finding where it bends, like two old friends. With the lanterns by the riverside and the stars stretched open wide, steel guitar crying low and sweet, where our two shadows meet. Fiddle singing through the night, everything feels right. We found forever in the quiet glow, by the riverside slow.
We carved our names in a sycamore tree, said this is where we'll always be, through harvest days and winter snow, through high and low.
Built a porch with a southern view, rocking chairs for me and you, watching grandchildren chase fireflies under country skies.
Time may silver up your hair, put a few more lines right there, but when you laugh it's still the same, like summer rain.
Every wrinkle tells our song, every right and every wrong, and I choose you all over again, just like back then. With the lanterns by the riverside and the stars stretched open wide, steel guitar crying low and sweet, where our two shadows meet. Fiddle singing through the night, everything feels right. We found forever in the quiet glow,
by the riverside slow.
If the river floods and the levee breaks,
we'll hold on tight, whatever it takes.
Love like ours don't wash away, it's here to stay. With lanterns by the riverside where our hearts reside, steel guitar still calling out like a faithful guide. Fiddle drifting soft and low, like years gone by. We found forever in that glow, beneath the southern sky. There's a fence line running down the edge of town, where the gravel turns to meadow when the sun goes down.
I used to drive that road alone, with the windows wide, till I saw you standing there with the sunset in your eyes.
I was picking wildflowers by the old oak tree, didn't know that moment would change my destiny.
You tipped your hat and smiled like you'd known me long, and the breeze began to hum our first slow song.
Right where the wildflowers lean toward the golden light, that's where your hand found mine on a summer night. With a steel guitar softly crying and a fiddle wildflowers lean.
We built a little house on a patch of borrowed land, painted dreams in white and blue with steady hands.
Front porch rocking chairs and a willow tree. Every sunset felt like it was made for you and me.
Morning coffee on the steps, barefoot in the dew. Every simple blessing led me back to you.
We didn't need much more than faith and time, and the way your heart fit easy into mine.
Right where the wildflowers lean, if the cold wind ever blows,
And the seasons change,
I'll be standing close,
through the sun and rain.
like roots beneath the earth unseen. Love grows strong and evergreen. Right where the wildflowers lean, under open skies, we've watched the years roll by like fireflies, with a steel guitar still singing and the fiddle keeping time. I'll be yours and you'll be mine, where the wildflowers lean, just you and me,
Where the wildflowers lean.
forever in between.
There's a gravel road outside of town where the weeds grow tall and wild. I used to drive it every night back when I was just a child, dreaming of a front porch light burning soft and true. Never knew that road would lead my wandering heart to you. You were standing by your daddy's gate, hair caught in the wind, sundress swaying gentle like the trouble I was in. You laughed when I said hello, like you'd known me all along, and that dusty road started feeling like a home I'd always known. Every mile of that gravel road still runs through my veins, steel guitar crying low like summer rain. Every bend and broken stone knows what we went through. It was rough and wild and honest, like a love that's true. No matter where this highway goes, it leads me back to you. We didn't have no silver spoon or money in the bank, just Friday night ball games and a truck with half a tank. He said love don't need much more than two steady hands, so I built my world around you and the life we planned. There were nights we fought like thunder, words we can't take back, but even in the silence you kept us on track. You'd sit beside me on the porch till the herd rolled through like the wind across the pasture and the sky turned blue. Every mile of that gravel road, and Now the tires are worn and older, like the lines across my face. But I'd drive that road forever just to see your smiling place. They say a man finds fortune in the things he owns, but I found mine in your arms and a stretch of country stone. Every mile of that gravel road still runs through my veins. Still guitar rising high through joy and pain. Every bend and broken stone knows what we've been through. It was rough and wild and honest, but it brought me you. No matter where this life may go, it leads me back to you. Every mile of that gravel road still runs through my veins. Steel guitar rising high through joy and pain. Every bend and broken stone knows what we've been through. It was rough and wild and honest, but it brought me you. No matter where this life may go, it leads me back to you. I watch your tail lights fading through a curtain of July rain. Red against the blacktop like a slow burning pain. We've been fighting all evening about the life I couldn't give. You said love needs more than promises, it needs a place to live. There was thunder over Miller's Field, lightning on the grain. I stood there in that driveway with your name caught in the rain. I thought pride would keep me steady like a strong and stubborn man. And pride don't hold you at night like your two bare hands. Now it's taillights in the rain, running through my mind. Steel guitar crying low like it knows I crossed a line. Every drop on this tin roof sounds like you pulling off that gravel drive like you had to do on a long dark country road where I let you go. The coffee shop on Main Street still closes at night. Old men talk of weather like they've got more time. They ask me how you're doing, I just say you're fine. Then I stare into that window like it might rewind. I drive past your mama's house, slowing out of sight. There's a porch light burning steady every single night. I wonder if you think of me when that evening train rolls through, or if you found somebody who does the things I didn't do. Now it's taillights in the rain. If I'd have held you closer when the first crack showed, maybe we'd still be talking about children and a home. They say a man learns lessons when he's left alone, but the cost of learning love is a heart of stone. Yeah, it's taillights in the rain, burning in my sights. Steel guitar rising high through the lonely night. Every drop on this old roof still sounds true, like the moment I stood frozen and stared where I let you go. There's a water tower leaning over Franklin County High, where we carved our initials back in '79. Friday night lights shining on a restless town. You were wearing my leather jacket when the sun went down. We'd sit up on the bleachers after everyone was gone, talking about the cities we'd someday move on. But every time you held me under that painted sky, I felt like forever, didn't need to try. Under the water tower where the small town dreams begin, steel guitar humming soft like it did back then. Every faded memory still rings true, like the first slow dance when I found you in the shadow of that old steel frame, calling out your name. You left for California, chasing something bright. I stayed here on the farm, working days and nights. We said we'd ride each other, said love would hold, but distance has a way of turning warm hands cold. I heard you married someone with a house by the sea. Guess you found the life you wanted more than me. Still sometimes when the wind blows across that open plain, I swear I hear your laughter calling my name. Under the water tower where the small town dreams begin, steel guitar humming soft like it did back then. Every faded memory still rings true, like the first slow dance when I found you in the shadow of that old steel frame, calling out your name. If I could send a message through these country skies, I'd say I never blamed you for chasing brighter lights. Some folks are meant for highways, some for fields of hay, but love still leaves its echo long after it fades away. Under the water tower where we said goodbye, steel guitar crying higher through the night sky. Every faded memory still feels new, like the first slow dance when I held you in the shadow of that old steel frame. I still say your name. There's a bottle on the counter and a north wind at the door, old screen rattling like it did back in '74. Fire's burning low tonight, just like my pride. ever since that summer you said goodbye. We were young and stubborn, thought we knew it all, built our love like a barnwood wall, tall and strong and sure, but storms roll in from nowhere. On a clear blue day, sometimes love just drifts like chaff away. It's a whiskey wind and you tonight, keeping me awake. Steel guitar bending low like my heart might break. Every gust against these walls calls your name right through. It's just me and all these memories of loving you. On a cold back road evening, nothing left to do. I still see you dancing in that county fair light, spinning like the world was turning just for us that night. Your hair smelled like sweet hay after summer rain, and I swore I'd never let you slip away again. But I was chasing freedom like it owed me something more. Didn't see forever standing at my door. Now freedom feels like emptiness in a house too wide, with your picture on the mantle and no one by my side. It's a whiskey wind and you tonight, keeping me awake. Steel guitar bending low like my heart might break. Every gust against these walls calls your name right through. It's just me and all these memories of loving you. If I could turn back one sunset on that fading farm, I'd lay my restless dreams aside and keep you in my arms. They say a man must learn the cost of every choice he makes, and I paid in lonely nights and heartaches. Maybe somewhere down the road you found a better man, one who knew the treasure he was holding in his hands. If you're happy, darling, that's enough for me. But the wind still whispers what we used to be. It's a whiskey wind and you tonight under pale moonlight, steel guitar crying high in the quiet night. Every gust against these walls feels so true. It's just me and all these memories of loving you on this long, slow country road where my heart still knows. There's a silver line of moonlight laying on the ground across the rows of cotton just outside of town. I was leaning on the tailgate watching fireflies when you walked up slow and shy with starlight in your eyes.
I could hear the crickets singing through the humid air, smell the earth and summer rain everywhere.
You said you'd never been much good with fancy words or lines, but the way you held my hand told me you were mine. Under the moonlight on the cotton field, where the night stands still, with a steel guitar softly crying past the whippoorwill, fiddle playing low and sweet like a heart that's true. That's where forever first began, with me and you. We talk about a future with a house and painted porch, children running barefoot through the yard at dusk. I swore I'd build you something strong enough to last. A love like ours don't bend when storms roll past. Years have come and gone now, like that harvest moon, but every time I look at you, it feels like June. Through every joy and trial, through every tear we've known, I've never doubted once that I was home. Under moonlight on the cotton field, where the night stands still, with a steel guitar softly crying past the whippoorwill, fiddle playing low and sweet like a heart that's true. That's where forever first began. If the cold wind shakes the ground and the sky turns gray, I'll still be around. I'll never walk away. Like the roots beneath these rows, love only grows. Under moonlight on the cotton field, where our story's sealed, with a steel guitar still singing every vow we feel, fiddle drifting through the years, soft and true. Forever first began, with me and you. I found your last letter in a Bible by the bed, folded like a memory of words we never said. You wrote about the mountains and the cabin in the snow, said you needed room to breathe, said I'd someday know. I was chasing overtime and a bigger piece of land, didn't see the loneliness slipping through your hands. Thought providing was enough to keep our love alive, but a heart needs more than promises to survive. It's a letter from a lone pine, standing tall and thin, whispering your name on every restless wind. Steel guitar don't cut so deep, I've lost more than I can keep. She was my forever line, now she's just a letter from a lone pine. You said the stars were brighter up that mountain ridge, and silence felt like mercy on that wooden bridge. I guess I never listened the way I should have done, too busy pieces instead of building us one. Now the porch is quiet, crickets fill the air. Your rocking chair still moving like you're sitting there. I trade every acre, every nickel, every dime, just to read those words again for the very first time. It's a letter from a lone pine. If I drive out west someday, find that mountain view, I won't come to change your mind or beg you to. I'll just stand beneath that tree and tip my hat, thank it for protecting the best love I ever had. A man can learn the hard way what really matters most. It ain't the size of what you own, it's who you're holding close. It's a letter from a lone pine, carried on the wind, every word a lesson on where I should have been. Steel guitar, play it kind, let regret fall behind. She was my heart's true sign. Now she's just a letter from a lone pine. It's a letter from a lone pine. Sunlight breaking through the blinds, golden fields and winding vines, coffee steaming slow and kind, like the way you say my name.
Meadowlark up on the wire, singing like a small town choir, every note just climbing higher through the morning haze.
I can hear the screen door sigh, feel the warmth of July, your shadow stretching along beside mine across the yard.
We don't need no grand parade, just the life that we have made, in the quiet love that stayed, simple, true, and hard.
Oh, it's a meadowlark morning, with the world waking slow, steel guitar softly pouring like a river we know, hand in hand on this old back road where the wildflowers grow, with a fiddle crying low. Love keeps rolling on in a meadowlark morning.
Years may bend these working hands, dust may settle on the land,
But you still understand
every part of me.
from the first shy glance we shared to the vows we said in prayer. I have never once been scared of what's meant to be.
If the seasons change their tune,
If the harvest comes too soon,
we'll be dancing in the moon like we always do.
it's a meadowlark morning. Love keeps rolling on. It's a meadowlark morning. Love keeps rolling on.
There's a picture on the mantle, faded by the years, a little dust on every memory, a little shine from tears. That old clock keeps on ticking, like it don't know we've changed. But every corner of this house still whispers your name. The kitchen door still creaks at night when the north wind blows, and I swear I hear your footsteps down that wooden hall. Your hat still hangs where you left it, by the back porch light, like you might come walking in any old time. If these walls could talk, they'd tell you how I try to keep my heart from breaking every single night. If these walls could talk, they'd say I loved you true through every storm that rolled on by. I stayed right here for you. Sunday hymns on the radio, soft and low and sweet. Your harmony beside me made the song complete. We weren't rich in silver, we weren't dressed in gold, but we had something stronger than money ever holds. Now the garden's overgrown by the old fence line, and the roses that you planted bloom out of their time. I sit out on that front porch at the close of day, watching that red sun sinking like it used to when you'd stay. If these walls could talk, they'd tell you how I pray for one more borrowed morning, one more yesterday. If these walls could talk, they'd say my love won't fade. It's written in the cracks and nails, this house and heart we made. I never needed diamonds or a mansion on a hill, just your hand in mine at dusk when the world grew still. Time can take the laughter, time can take the years, but it can't take what we built right here. If these walls could talk, they'd say I'm not alone. Your memory's the firelight that keeps this house a home. If these walls could talk, they'd whisper soft and slow. Love like ours don't disappear, it lingers in the wood and stone. So I'll leave the porch light on, like I always do. If these walls could talk, they'd still be loving you. Dishes are drying by the old tin sink, coffee pot still humming on the edge of the brink. There's a song on the radio, faded but sweet, makes me shuffle barefoot on this worn out floor beneath. You'd pull me close laughing, say, girl, don't you cry. Spin me past the table under yellow light. We didn't need a ballroom or a fancy band, just your callous fingers wrapped around my hand. Give me one more dance in the kitchen, one more slow turn round with a steel guitar, wishing you were still in this town. Let the old house listen to the love we found. Just one more dance in the kitchen before the sun goes down. The wallpaper's peeling by the pantry door, but every little crack holds a little more of the life we lived, in quiet grace of flower on your shirt and flower on my face. Now the evenings linger longer than before, and silence settles heavy on the floor. But when that melody drifts in soft and low, I close my eyes and let the memory go. Give me one more dance in the kitchen, one more slow turn round with a steel guitar, wishing you were still in this town. Let the old house listen to the love we found. Just one more dance in the kitchen. Time may steal the daylight and carry you away, but it can't take the rhythm of the love we made. Give me one more dance in the kitchen, one more sweet embrace. Let the steel guitar whisper what I can't replace. If heaven's got a radio playing our old sound, save me one more dance, my love, when I come around.
Lanterns floating on the lake, little wishes that we make, watching every ripple break under pale moonlight.
Your reflection next to mine, silver stars in perfect line, like the hands of fate in time, finally aligned.
I was just a drifting soul, half a heart and half a home, till your love made me whole on that wooden pier.
Wind was humming through the pines, you were tracing little signs on my calloused working hands, saying I am here.
Lanterns on the lake tonight, burning warm and shining bright, like a fiddle singing soft and light through the midnight air. Every spark is something true, every dream leads back to you, with a steel guitar crying blue. Love is everywhere, lanterns on the lake.
Years may fade the painted dot, tick like that old mantel clock, but this feeling doesn't stop, it only grows.
From the first slow country song to the place where we belong, you're the right and every wrong. Heaven I'd still call your name.
Through the quiet and the flame, we'd shine the same.
Lanterns on the lake tonight, burning love that feels so right. Lanterns on the lake tonight. Lanterns on the lake.
The bluebonnets are blooming along that old highway, just like they did the summer you said you couldn't stay. Your shadow crossed the doorway at the breaking of the dawn, and the screen door kept on swinging long after you were gone. There's a ribbon in my dresser from the county fair that year. We were dancing to a slow song I still hold dear. Your boots were worn and dusty, but you held me like a queen in the glow of neon heaven and a jukebox dream. Oh, blue bonnet goodbye, bluer than the Texas sky. Steel guitar, don't make me cry. Not tonight, not tonight. Blue bonnet goodbye, like a lonesome lullaby. Love bloomed wild and had to die under that wide open sky. Mama said that some men were born to roam the plains, like a tumbleweed in motion, like a westbound train. I tried to be your anchor, tried to be your shore, but the wind was always calling you for something more. Now I walk that roadside when the sun sinks low, touch the petals gently, like they might still know that once we had a future, bright as painted gold. Now it's just a story that the prairie told. Oh, blue bonnet goodbye, bluer than the Texas sky. Steel guitar, don't make me cry. Not tonight, not tonight. Flowers, we'd still be standing tall, but seasons turn without a sound and petals fall. Blue bonnet goodbye, bluer than a midnight cry. Still I lift my head up high, though you pass me by. found a box of satin ribbons tucked away inside a drawer, silver threads and lace from the dress I wore before. You spun me round that hardwood floor at the VFW hall, said I looked like heaven, didn't need no crown at all. Your tie was slightly crooked, your hair fell in your eyes, but you held me like a promise you never meant to hide. That jukebox played our slow song while the whole town swayed in a room of borrowed magic and plans we thought we'd made. Silver threads and satin ribbons falling through my hands like the years we thought were written in forever's plan. Steel guitar keeps calling like it used to then. Some loves turn to memories, but they don't know how to end. We built a little life out on Maple Street and Pine, painted walls and sunshine, hung curtains on the line. Sunday roast and radio, evening soft and slow. We didn't have much money, but we had a love to show. Then time began to whisper like wind against the eaves. Some dreams grow restless like autumn leaves. You said the world was waiting past the county line, and I watched you chase it while I stayed behind. Silver threads and satin ribbons falling through my hands like the years we thought were written in forever's plan. Steel guitar keeps calling like it used to then. Some loves turn to memories. I never blamed the restless or the road you had to take, but a heart like mine don't bend, it breaks. Silver threads and satin ribbons still shimmer in the light, though you're just a distant rhythm in the quiet of the night. Steel guitar keeps crying, soft and low and true. Some loves may unravel, but mine's still tied to you.
Paint's worn thin on these old boards, rocking chair still sings. Wind chimes hum that same old song Mama used to bring. I've been sitting here at sunset, watching day turn blue. Every night I left a space right here for you.
I drove past towns and knew my name, then forgot it fast. Every dream felt almost right, but almost never lasts. When the road got quiet late at night, your face came through. Turns out home was never gone, it was always you.
Some hearts wander,
some hearts stay,
some find home the hard way. your shadow in my view. Same old stars, same soft prayers, still believing in you. If the night asks where I belong, when the day is through, I'm still here on this front porch, waiting on you. I ain't mad at the years we lost, they taught me how to stand. But love don't ask for perfect timing, just an honest hand. If you're tired of running circles, trying to feel brand new, there's a place that never changed, and it's me and you.
I don't need a second chance, I just need this one to love you like the work of my hands, till my work is done.
No big words, no big plans, just truth I can hold on to. If you'll sit beside me now, I'll sit forever too. I'm still here on this front porch, like I always said I'd be. Same old heart, same old promise, just you and me. If tomorrow breaks like dawn, soft and honest too, I'm still here on this front porch.
Sand the seed for you. Right here with you.
I still drive that old back road to sundown, dust in the air, radio low. Same wooden fence, same tight oak tree, where we park with nowhere to go. The fields lean gold in the evening light, crickets start singing their tune.
Every mile brings me closer to you, like the road still remembers us too. I keep your letters in a mason jar by the window next to the sink. Some days I read them just to hear your voice saying all the things you think.
The screen door creaks like it always did, Mama's roses still bloom out back. Funny how time keeps moving on, but love don't fade like that. It's a slow kind of loving, the kind that don't rush or run, like a river learning patience under an old wooden sun. Meet me where the quiet roads remember, where the sky turns fire and then blue. I'll be there when the day gets tender, with the same old heart I gave to you. Hand in hand, no need to hurry, let the night come soft and true. If the world gets loud or broken, I'll still find my way to you.
Your name's carved deep in my yesterday, like initials on a barn wall.
I hear your laugh in the wind at night, when the whippoorwills start calling.
I ain't rich, but I know what I got, a love that stood the test of time. Every wrong turn led me back to a place where your hand fits mine.
I walked through seasons I couldn't explain,
through lonely prayers and doubt,
But every dream had your shadow in it, like you never quite left me out.
The moon still hangs like it used to, over fields we used to roam. Some hearts wander their whole lives just to find their way back home.
It's a steady kind of promise, a slow burning flame, not fireworks in the sky, just two hearts staying the same. Meet me where the quiet roads remember, where the past don't hurt, it heals. Every mile, every soft surrender was teaching us what real love feels. No more running, no more fear now, just the truth we always knew. If tomorrow asks the question, my answer's always you.
If the years leave lines on our faces, let them tell our story right.
We'll rock slow on that old front porch till stars fill up the night.
A little gray, a little tired, but still holding on tight.
Meet me where the quiet roads remember, where love don't need a name, just the sound of our hearts together, beating steady, beating plain. When the world fades into shadows and the day slips out of view, through every road, through every season, I'll still find my way to you.
Yeah, I'll still find my way to you.
Down those quiet roads
where love remembers too.
I was young and full of restless nights, chasing dreams that didn't stay. You were quiet, steady as dawn, never begged me not to stray.
That old truck broke down more than once, so did I along the way. But you waited like a porch light on, teaching me love don't fade. Dusty wheels and hope packed in your eyes. I learned to pray in simple words under open skies.
Every year felt long alone, but my heart already knew. Some love rushed like summer rain, ours grew strong and true. It ain't loud, it ain't fast, just built to last. We learned love the slow way, like the sun learning to rise. No rush, no runaway, just truth in our eyes. Every scar, every mile brought us closer today. We learned love the slow way.
I tried to be the man you saw before I knew his name. Every hard-earned lesson carved it into flame.
Now I don't need a different life or roads I didn't choose. coming home through that old screen door. We learned love the slow way, through silence and through time. No perfect words to say, just hearts falling in line. If tomorrow asks how we made it this far today, we learn love the slow way. Some fires burn out quick and bright.
Ours stayed warm through every night.
We learn love the slow way. And I wouldn't change a thing. We learn love the slow way. That truck still smells like you, leather, smoke, and rain. Every time I slide behind the wheel, I hear you say my name. There's a dent by the passenger door from when you laughed too hard. Said, boy, life ain't always gentle. Stars hanging over the yard. Tried cleaning it out last winter, thought it might help me move on. But love don't wash off easy, it just waits till you're gone. Your scarf's still under the seat, wrapped tight like it knows. Some things stay quiet on purpose, 'cause they don't wanna be close. That truck still smells like you, every mile we ever drove. More than I do about love and letting go. I can change the oil, change the tires, but some things just stay true. Yeah, that truck still smells like you. I don't drive it much these days, just enough to feel alright. Sometimes memories need motion to sit with you at night. If you ever roll beside me again, I wouldn't say a word. I'd just listen to the engine say the things I never heard. Some hearts hold on in quiet ways. That truck still smells like you, and I guess so do I. Gravel on my boots to save me from walking roads I should have known. Every mile sounds like your name when the night gets quiet and cold. That old truck hums a tired tune, radio barely alive. Same song, same memories, same ways I learned how to try. I pass the farm where the lights stay on even when the fields go dark. Made me think of how you waited with a patient kind of heart. I was chasing something bigger, didn't see what I had near. Some things don't shout to keep you close, they just stand right here. I thought love was something you run toward. Turns out it's something you don't leave. There's gravel on my boots and dust in my eyes. Every step away from you was a step I can't justify. I've walked these roads, learned hard truths. There's gravel on my boots from walking without you. The diner sign still flickers red like it's losing its fight. I sat alone with a cup too strong, thinking about a softer life. If I could talk to who I was back when I had a choice, I'd tell that fool to slow on down and listen to your voice. There's gravel on my boots from every time I ran. I learned too late what really lasts, a woman and a steady hand. If forgiveness still lives somewhere between what we've been through, there's gravel on my boots, but my heart's still walking to you. Some roads teach you distance, some teach you truth. There's gravel on my boots, but I'm finally standing still. There's gravel on my boots, but I'm finally standing still.
I poured your coffee out of habit, black just how you like. It sat there on the counter through the early morning light. The radio said rain again, same voice, same song. Funny how the world keeps turning when the heart feels wrong. Your chair still faces the window like it's waiting on the view. I caught myself talking out loud like I still talk to you. I ain't angry, ain't begging, ain't praying for control. I just hate how love don't warn you when it's letting go. Your coffee's getting cold, just like your side of the room. Time keeps moving forward. my heart don't move. I don't hold on to anger, I just hold on to truth. Your coffee's getting cold, and so are you. I thought I'd pour it down the sink, say goodbye for good, but some goodbyes need more time than a woman thinks they should. So I leave it there a little longer, let the steam fade slow, 'cause some things mean more remembered than they ever did let go. Love don't shout when it's leaving, it just cools down. Your coffee's getting cold,